Chrisley, a reality TV identity, has been pushing for criminal equity change as her guardians stay behind bars. A number of pro-Donald Trump celebrities have been tapped to talk at the Republican National Convention this week, one of whom was a commonplace confront to reality TV diehards. Savannah Chrisley. Chrisley, who got her begin within the well-known reality appear Chrisley Knows Best, talked amid the primetime opening Tuesday night at the Tradition in Milwaukee. The night's subject was Make America Secure Again, where speakers talked about wrongdoing, illicit movement, and law authorization security. "We live in a country established on flexibility, freedom, and equity for all," Chrisley said to the swarm at the Tradition. "Justice, it's gathered to be days. But nowadays, we have a two-faced equity framework. Fair see what they're doing to President Trump. We got to rise over the persecution," she included. "We ought to hold rebel prosecutors accountable." Chrisley's discourse, which moreover criticized Democrats and President Biden's family, adjusted with much of her later political conversation. The TV identity has went through months calling for criminal equity change for her guardians, who stay behind bars on charge avoidance charges taking after a long time of building an amusement domain. Chrisley's discourse Tuesday taken after her advancement of previous President Donald Trump and her reliable backing for way better living conditions for those in prison. Who is Savannah Chrisley? Chrisley got her begin as an identity on Chrisley Knows Best, a prevalent arrangement centered around her wealthy parents Todd and Julie Chrisley. More on them later. The appear circulated from 2014 to 2023. Savannah Chrisley afterward gotten her claim spinoff called Growing Up Chrisley, which disclosed from 2019 to 2022. She has had a few Hollywood bit parts, counting in 2016's Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. More as of late, she was one of the celebrities on Fox's Special Strengths, World's Hardest Test, where ex-operatives put celebrities through thorough preparing. Chrisley, moreover, has her Possess podcast called Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, which centers on untold stories and discussion of human experiences. Agents for Chrisley did not quickly react to ask for comment. Does she conversation almost legislative issues? The RNC discourse won't be the reality TV stars to begin with run within the political talking domain. She has also popped up on a number of news appears to supply commentary. In June, Chrisley shared back for Trump after the previous president's conviction in unused York. She wrote on Instagram, "Today weighs overwhelming on my heart as we witness the decision with respect to President Donald J. Trump. It is irrefutably a somber day, not as it were for his supporters, but for anybody who accepts within the principles of decency and justice." She moreover showed up at the Conservative Political Activity Conference in Washington in February, where she opened up approximately her parents' legitimate inconveniences. Numerous of Chrisley's talks and interviews have for the most part centered on her guardians, who are serving time in jail after being indicted on extortion and charge avoidance charges. Chrisley has been pushing for criminal equity reform amid their sentences, and has talked out almost the living conditions for her guardians. What's the bargain with the Chrisley family? The Chrisley family built a reality TV and media realm at their crest, for the most part behind Chrisley Knows Best. The appear, which disclosed on the USA Organize, displayed the lives of Todd and his 5 children, 3 of whom he had with Julie, whereas 2 others were with his to-begin-with spouse, Teresa Terry. The Chrisley's lawful saga began in admirable 2019 when a government amazing jury arraigned Todd and Julie on numerous checks of bank and wire extortion, assess avoidance and trick, agreeing to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the northern locale of Georgia. Concurring to prosecutors, the Chrisleys gave banks wrong data and manufactured bank articulations to get credits worth millions of dollars from 2007 to 2012. The prosecution against the couple affirmed that the Chrisleys sent adulterated reports to a mortgage holder to lease a California property. The couple argued not blameworthy and have long kept up their guiltlessness. The couple's sentences started in January 2023. Todd is serving out a 12-year sentence, in spite of the fact that it shows up that may have been diminished, whereas Julie is anticipated to be discharged in 2028 after administering in June vacated her unique 7-year sentence.